Yes, how do we look at today in the changing world, finance, contribution to the business? It's a value creation. Value creation not just by bookkeeping, by reporting statements and all this, but by challenging business and adding value through that way. And I'm sure that in times to come, these things are this is going to be talked about more and more. Thank you very much. If you have any question, I'm here for 5 minutes. No? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Harun Waheed, for a very stimulating lecture and a very actually eye-opening lecture on how talent is within people and just needs to be brought out when addressed correctly. Before we go on our coffee break, we're going to have a small session of tokens of appreciation to be handed out. This time we're going to call upon Mr. Zahid Iqbal Bhatti, Vice President of ICAP for the South, to join us on stage and hand mementos of appreciation to our speakers. First of all, I'd like to call Mr. Samiul Hassan. And people need to wake up. Thank you, Mr. Hassan. Next up, Mr. Simon Patchett. Simon, if you are in the hall. Not here? Okay. Can we have Mr. Harun Waheed, please? Simon's here. Wait, just a minute. Simon. Which one? So we have Mr. Simon. And Mr. Harun Waheed, please. Thank you. Thank you very much once again. Before we go for a coffee, just one small reminder, you've all been given feedback forms. Please fill those out. That will help ICAP organize better events hopefully in the future as well. We need your feedback. It's very important to us, and we'd like to constantly upgrade the level of our events. We're going to have a quick 20-minute coffee break, and we'll be back in here within 20 minutes. That's 5 minutes past 4:30. So 4:35 we'll be back here. Thank you. A company we all love in many ways, and it's a company with its own unique set of challenges and problems, and again its own situation. It's a unique situation of its all in all aspects. In order to discuss the challenges and issues faced by KESC and how they help mitigate it, I'm going to invite on board Mr. Khalilullah Sheikh, Director of Finance and Business Administration for KESC. Thank you very much. Please join me.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Distinguished guests, worthy members of our institute, and ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to everybody. Navigating through the storm. First, let me pay my gratitude to the organizers who have given me an opportunity of sharing our views here at this august forum. Navigating through the storm. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been associated with this company since last 4 years, and I wish it were just a storm, one storm. Unfortunately, what we have seen here is a consistent series of unabated thunderstorms. वो क्या खूब कहा किसी शायर ने, फिर एक और दरिया का सामना था मुझको मुनीर, जब एक दरिया के पार उतरा तो मैंने देखा. So we have our own unique set of challenges. Operational cash fund, consistent losses, stuck up receivables, lenders pushing for payments, overdue payments, circular debt, internal corruption, HR issues, union issues, and you name it, we have it. It's a whole miniature world of challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the financial world of KESC. Welcome to the financial world of KESC. As one of our marketing colleagues says, it's not just a turnaround that we are aiming here. It's in fact the mother of all turnarounds. So what I'll be sharing with you today are the experiences and the learnings that we as finance team have gathered over this period of 2 and 3 years. And I'll be sharing with you those learning experiences. And let me clarify one thing. These learning points, these important points that I'll be sharing with you are not much unique to KESC. They are equally important, they are equally applicable, they are equally relevant for all those organizations who are facing such challenges, and especially the energy sector companies. The energy sector companies in our country are facing the similar challenges, cash flow issues. What we are talking about is not this ideal world. I have worked as head of treasury for a company, and these were golden days, profitable, highly profitable company in era of economic state of stability. In that state of affairs, the role of finance is a bit easier. You have to manage finance, you have to take care of your accounting, your cost accounting, you drive some value as well for the business by managing stakeholders, by capital optimization. But that's what the traditional role of accountants and the finance managers is. What we are talking here is not that company. We are talking here of a company that is in deep financial stress, and that too in current economic situation. Economic situation, we all know the global economic situation. Global economies are still battling with the after effects of the global financial crisis. The local economic environment is even more challenging. We are still hoping for the IMF oxygen. We have lower GDP. We have our own set of whole crisis. Empty treasury. The government is sitting on an empty shell. Security challenges, flood disaster, power crisis, circular debt. So bear in mind all these factors when we will be talking about these issues and challenges and how these strategies. So we are talking about this environment, a company in stress and operating under this stressful economic environment. So what are the key issues or the challenges that a CFO or the finance department faces in such a company, and how to deal with them? I'll briefly touch upon some of the key issues. Maintaining patience. That's the first and foremost important thing. You see, when you are in crisis, you don't have the luxury of being very aggressive. Aggression is not an option for you, because when you are dealing with your customers, when you are dealing with your lenders, when you're dealing with your suppliers, you are mostly at the weak end of the bargaining side. So maintain your cool, maintain your calm. That's what's going to serve you. Aggression might not help the purpose. So that's the first important thing, maintain. That's the EQ that we talked about earlier throughout the day as well. The emotional quotient, the emotional intelligence, smartly handle things. You have a lot of things to manage, so you have to manage it in a cool and a calm manner. The second important thing is your own time management. You see, there's a misperception, I feel. When we talk about a company in crisis, we feel that the first and foremost issue that a CFO faces in an organization is to manage the cash flow. Well, I see it's not the case. The first and foremost thing, important thing for the CFO of that company is to manage himself first, is to manage his own time. That's the key. That's the first most important thing. When you are faced with challenges, when crisis is pulling you in different directions, your lenders, your borrowers, your government meetings and all that, the chances are that you get lost. These crises, they overpower your time management. You lose your focus, and most probably you end up being a very good firefighter from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. When a company is in crisis, when a company is in bad financial shapes, then naturally it has got severe financial control and internal control issues as well. So when you are operating, when you are in an operating theater, how can you get time for that, the planning part, which is very important for your sustainable growth and improvement? You have to develop systems. You have to improve processes. You have to design, implement internal controls. And we all know in large organizations, such initiatives are very time consuming. They need a lot of quality time. Now here's an empirical evidence of where the time of the finance head of KESC was spent in last 1 year. Representation at government meetings, 20% of the time was spent there. Few supply issues, managing those issues on a day-to-day basis, on an hourly basis. Internal meetings, circular debt, only 30%, the last 2 points, only 30% of the time was basically he was able